What's up, everybody? My name is Mike, and welcome back to Redbuster Gaming, where I know in the last video I was very droll and tired sounding, and it's because it was 3-something in the morning. I was a tired, drugged out maniac, but instead today I am a caffeine-fueled, awake, drugged out maniac. With that being said, let's talk about Unus Annus.
Valley's bullshit blazing, still my heart is blazing. If the word kill me, I don't need a new word under you. Soon you will know, we already know the smell of the game.
So, Unus Annus, I was very vague with everything that I talked about in the previous video, and now I'm much more awake. My thoughts have coalesced into an affinity-giving, mind-blowing understanding of everything that I witnessed yesterday with everything. And when it comes to Unus Annus, watching that live stream was like the cherry on the cake. Cherry on the ice cream, cherry on the pie, cherry on the milkshake. It was a cherry on something. A sweet, delicious titty milk. I don't fucking care. It was the end-all encapsulation of everything to finalize their presentation of what Unus Annus was. And they couldn't have done a better job, I feel. Every time I tuned in and watched it off and on throughout the day, going back to like 3 in the afternoon when they started, which was when I was visiting my brother and seeing and holding my baby nephew Spencer for the first time, who, as of this video, is now 1 week old. Yay! And when I did tune in and watch, when I stepped outside to just get some air, because it was kind of warm in our house, I saw all the things they were talking about and caught glimpses of their conversations, and I saw how they were reviewing highlight reels that I guess either people made. I know they watched one Lixian made, and they were checking out all the memes that I could see. They watched some of their old videos, including some of my favorites, like the Truth of Unus Annus, the Ghost one where Mark is tied to a chair and blindfolded, and Ethan is just trying to rhyme like a dumbass, and it's great watching Ethan try to be serious and scary, and coming off as nothing more than a gremlin with a goddamn microphone. It is some of the most funny shit I've seen. And the hunt for hunting He-Who, and them checking out the fan art was probably one of my favorite things, because I love watching communities of fans of a certain creator or certain story or whatever, because seeing the creativity that people have for these things is some of the best shit ever. And half the art, from what I understand, was made during the stream. During the stream, these people in a couple of hours just banged out some of the best shit. And I saw someone post something saying like, this isn't me at my best, but this is what I could do for you. And I had the same reaction Mark had when they saw it. This isn't your best? What is your best? And it took everything in terms of content creating and maintaining a consistent schedule and doing all this crazy shit that I would love one day to have just even a year to do myself. And took it to the next level. They went, as they would love to say, further beyond. And watching this live stream was like watching the end of a beautiful story. It had its ups, it's having its downs, but in the end, it brings closure and solace. And when I went to bed last night, I wasn't sad. I was a little hollow inside, because now my days won't have that comedy lift me up. I could go back and watch some of my favorites just to cheer myself up, kind of thing. I could still do that with their other channels, Markiplier and Crank Gameplays, but I can't do that for this anymore, which brings some sadness, but the memes still exist, and they don't mind the memes being up online. They do mind full uploads, but seeing the memes is enough to trigger all the memories of what I remember. and it brings a little warm tickle to the cockles of my heart. And it's just really profound how they went through every day and made a new video, new content every day. It just blows my mind that even in the midst of a pandemic where everyone has to be locked in their goddamn houses, these guys managed to make new fucking bangers, their greatest hits every goddamn day. It just blows my mind how they can do that. Now, I know I could never do that, not by myself at least. I would need help, I would need encouragement, and I would need people who, like, have my back on getting shit done. Hardcore. Like, they have to be in it to win it, just like everybody in that goddamn group. All their editors, all of the people who help them with sound and cameras. So Amy was like their big key player in all of it from the sounds of it. She helped them with planning, she helped them with execution, with recording. I don't know if she did editing. I might assume she did, but I can't be sure. And without going back to check the live stream, which I can't do, because it's gone, it's impossible to really remember all the most excruciatingly beautiful moments. And one of the things that really got me was when they opened the coffin. When they hit 1 million likes, hit 1 million viewers towards the end of that stream, and they had people waiting with bated breath to see what was in the coffin. That was one of the moments where I was like, oh, that's nice. That's a nice looking coffin. Because it was empty, obviously. I wouldn't suspect anything would be in there. It's not like they're going to open and be like, everybody wins a car! No, I didn't think anything special was going to be in there. But when they climbed in and basically started giving everybody, Mark and Ethan and Amy all got eulogies from one another. That was probably the most heartfelt moment of the entire stream. It wasn't the deletions of their social medias, which, to be frank, not a huge loss, really. I mean, their Tumblr had nothing on it. Nothing. I looked at the Tumblr, the Instagram, the Reddit, and the Twitter, and I can tell you this. The Tumblr, no posts were on it. The Instagram, they had 4 things on it. They weren't very interesting. It's just stupid. And the Twitter, which even they admitted, and I agree with them on this, they didn't utilize to its fullest potential for advertising the channel, content, and merchandise, and everything else. Because some of the posts, like, even towards the top of their timeline, were dated back to, like, August and further back. So, they really didn't utilize it as much as they should have, or could have. And I agree with them on that point. It's a solid point. I don't utilize mine enough. I haven't for, like, a year. I just kind of retweet things that catch my eye when I do check Twitter, or I'll post a comment or a reply to somebody when I see something in my timeline. But I need to utilize my Twitter more, and I need to start announcing things more and making use of the thing, because that's what it's for me. It's for this channel. And then there's the subreddit. It was full of memes, and it was full of some of the most beautiful artwork I've seen. Especially regards to the end of the channel and the stream that was happening. Some of it was profoundly, amazingly well done. Like, some of this shit needs to be fucking just sold as posters and prints. It was fucking good. It is something that I would gladly have paid money for. My only biggest regret with Unus Annus is that I didn't buy, like, a sweater or a hoodie or a t-shirt or anything, just to have some piece of that memorabilia to remember Unus Annus. It makes me a little sad that I don't have anything of that. I could easily go get one made up, but it's not the same. It's not the same, because it's not going to be in the official merch of the Unus Annus channel. And I think, to commemorate it in my own way, I have Warhammer figures. And I am getting into Warhammer quite a bit. It's becoming a very interesting, fun game for me and my friends. Because I've already played with Oscar twice. I'm going to be playing with Chris soon. And I dread that a little bit, but at the same time, look forward to it because Chris doesn't plan to hold back. And he has probably the most experience out of all of us. And is probably the most wins under his belt. So I'm looking forward to playing him. And I kind of think that maybe some of my key units, some of my important members of my army, to commemorate Unus Annus, I might paint them up in Unus Annus black and white. And I'm not talking like, oh, like I'm going to make this white and this part black. No, like straight up vertical cut, black and white Unus Annus. And if I can find a way to make the Unus Annus symbol on these motherfuckers, I guarantee you I'm going to try. Because if I can't get some of the merch, if I can't have that one thing to commemorate and remember Unus Annus, I will make my own way. Because Unus Annus inspires people. It may not be the most inspirational thing to see a small miniature painted up, but it will have meaning to me. And that is ultimately what matters. Is that I make the most of what I can do. And with that being said, I feel like I need to try to do more with this channel. I need to experiment with more content. Find ways to make things. I'm thinking I might try to wrangle my friends for more podcasts, or maybe get some other people I know and game with to collaborate with me, and essentially try to improve the overall quality and the overall amount of content and variety of content on this channel. Because I'm sure that Let's Plays aren't like the best thing people want to see sometimes. And as much as I enjoy making Let's Plays as easy as they can be, and as easy as they are to edit sometimes, because I have minimalistic effort for my editing for these, I feel like I should do more. Because Unus Annus has told me so much in terms of what a person can do, that it would be an utter waste not to. Because there's a point to it all. You only have so much time. What are you going to do with it? And while I could waste away sitting here playing Let's Plays all the time, I want to be more than just a footnote in YouTube's history. I'd like to be an interesting footnote in YouTube's history. Because if I'm not putting out bangers, if I'm not doing this at my best, then what the hell am I doing? Unus Annus has taught me so much about what it means to be a content creator that I'm really not bringing my A game for you guys. And I really need to try harder. So, that's what I intend to do. I intend to take a lot of cues from Unus Annus, Markiplier, and Crank Gameplays. I intend to try and make more content that is feasibly more entertaining, if at all possible. Because goddamn it, look at this. Look at this goddamn dumb shit that I've been doing. I'm the most half-assed YouTuber I can think of right now. That's some sad shit. All's not lost. Because with the way that things are in this new house, I may just in fact be able to start making cooking videos. Or at least some semblance of cooking videos. Now, they're not going to be the best quality cooking videos. They're not going to be like Joshua Weissman or Binging with Babish or even goddamn Bon Appetit's Test Kitchen shit. I'm not that good. But I can at least try, you know? But who knows? Only time will tell. And the clock's ticking down. Unus Annus, they had some of the best shit I could ever possibly think of. And I would not have been able to think of half that shit that they did. Just because the idea of cooking with sex toys, or running around making my own Bigfoot story, thinking up a haunted mansion, making my own SCP, these things never would have even occurred to me until Unus Annus. Like, I could have dabbled with the idea and the concept, but I probably would have fallen short on the idea execution because I just didn't think it would be done in a good way. They proved me wrong. So, I intend to try and take a page from their book and go further beyond. I'm going to try harder. Because, goddamn it, these bastards, they set the goddamn bar really fucking high for YouTubers now. So, with that said, I don't think there's much else I can comment on the matter. The live stream was a goddamn blast. And watching them push that button together at the end, watching the stream go on, and their last words being, "See you on the other side," that just fucking put a fork in us. We're done. We can't take much more of these guys. So, I'm glad I was there to witness it. I'm glad I was there to see the channel, to watch it grow from start to finish, and to just truly be a part of it all. I may have been only a brick in the wall when it came to the foundation of the fan base, because I didn't do anything special. But there are times where I really wanted to, but just didn't have the effort, means, or time to devote to such a thing. Especially the art challenge hashtag they did out like early in 2020. That was one I really wanted to get involved in, but by the time I started like thinking it out and planning and going, okay, I can do this, I can just try to evolve this one simple drawing, draw it like this at my like most base ability that I can do, and then just improve and improve and improve and improve, and just devote some time to it once a day to make this drawing, and then make it again, and then make it again, and get better every time. And I didn't do it, because by the time I even found out about it, it was already into the month. It was like halfway in. My progress would have been stilted hard. So I decided not to take advantage. I should have anyway. Even if I was a late start, I should have. Because the hashtags they put out were very much like NaNoWriMo. For those of you who don't know, National Writing Month. National Novelist Writing Month. Sorry, I missed the no in that NaNoWriMo. And I've wanted to do NaNoWriMo for a long time. It's too late now. It's already the 14th. But I think maybe I should start making my own hashtag challenges for myself and document them. I feel like that would be some good content. I feel like it would be a nice way to catch people's interest. Maybe even if people start watching this channel more, a nice way to get the community involved so they can do something with me over the course of a month. It's definitely something to keep in mind, and it's definitely something I'm going to start planning out in the future. Because you only need to make like 12 items, really. One per month, and then figure out where you're going to go from there. It's a brilliant strategy, and it's great thinking. But something to think about in the future. Until then, memento mori, unus annus, and stay salty, my friend.